Hello and welcome to yet another episode of our adventure in space with Star Control 2. I am still Mull. It's me, Captain Intrepid, that is. Says so right there. No, right there. Yeah, now we have a mouse cursor. Captain Intrepid of the starship. No, we're not just in space, we're not even in hyperspace, we are in quasi-space. Last time we were together, it was the day before yesterday, if I recall correctly. Sometimes I do. We just got into this weird quasi-space place. I have no idea what that means just yet. Everything around here is unknown. There is something interesting over here. This will drop us back into hyperspace. There is something along over there. Some kind of unknown signature thingy. Should go ahead and explore that, shall we? Whoa, look at that. It's a planet. I wonder what's there.
Ha-ha! Our clever ward has found our nook in time.
Hello.
You are the first brave human. No others have made the trip. This is our home world, Falayalaralfali, nestled safe in this true space eddy. The portal you
Falayalaralfali.
pass through is a rarity, a natural point of interdimensional fatigue. We use these phenomena to speed our transit through the realities. We are wondering, have you met with the Ur-Quan recently? We entrusted an injured talking pet into their care, and we were curious about its progress.
I know who you are. You're Arilu. We've wondered what happened to your people for a long time.
You are very clever. Yes, I am Ur-Lalile, and I suppose it has been a very long time since you've met one of my kind. I imagine you humans are still very short-lived. How sad. Ah well, to answer your question, we chose to cease our efforts with the Alliance of Free Stars when it seemed that there was no longer any threat to our Earthlings. I am pleased to see that you, from outside the slave shield, survived. You seem healthy.
What do you mean, your Earthlings? So what did happen at the end of the war?
Forgive us if we forget the importance you attach to such events as this. Our context is infinitely broader than yours in scope, both in space and time. Nevertheless, to please you, I shall try to recall. Yes, now I remember. Here is the sequence. The Ur-Quan fleets have moved through your solar system, and you are defeated. Your people make the choice not to fight with and for the Ur-Quan. A shield is cast about your world. Your people are now safe. This makes us happy. The Armada departs your star system and moves toward the remaining Alliance members, ourselves, the Cyrene, the Yehat, and their adopted Shofixti. The Yehat and Shofixti withdraw to Delta Gorno, but they do not permit the Cyrene to follow. We are content with the flow of events and leave the area to return here. From our perspective, this sequence of events ends here.
Well, what about the Ur-Quan? What are they up to?
Soon after the Ur-Quan defeated the Yehat and imprisoned the Cyrene and Beetlejuice, their siblings arrived to initiate the doctrinal conflict. This battle continues as we speak.
What exactly have you been doing on Earth?
You desire honesty. It is given.
Yeah.
We have visited your world for many thousands of years into your species' past. We have changed things, made modifications.
What did you change and modify on Earth, and why?
Our motives are multiple, our desires complex. Part of what we do on Earth is for your own protection. There are parasites, creatures who dwell beyond. They have names, but you do not know them. They would like to find you, but they are blind to your presence unless you show yourselves. The androsynths showed themselves, and something noticed them. There are no more androsynths now, only ores.
This sounds creepy. Please go on.
No. In a way, ignorance is your armor, your best protection. They cannot see you now. They cannot smell you. Much of our work with your people involved making you invisible, changing your smell. If I tell you
Why is
more,
everyone
you will
obsessed
look
with how I
where you
smell?
could never look before. And while you are looking, you can and will be seen. You do not want to be seen.
Oh, don't want to be smelled either. Which is why I shower regularly. You said you had much to give my people. Can you be more specific?
As you know, we live in a dimension adjacent to hyperspace, which we call quasi-space. Our ships move between these dimensions through weaknesses in the interdimensional fabric. Although many such weaknesses, or portals, exist which lead from our dimension, quasi-space, to various locations in hyperspace, there is only one naturally occurring portal which will transport a ship from hyperspace to quasi-space. We therefore find it convenient to generate our own portals artificially, with focused dimensional fatigue rays.
Yay!
As a sign of our long-standing relationship with your species, we would happily fit your vessel with a portal spawner of its own. But your ship is so massive, our units would be ineffective. However, we suspect you may find a sufficiently powerful warp pod, the key element in a portal spawner, in the wreck of the Ur-Quan dreadnought
Oh,
on the 7th world at Alpha.
we have that already.
Print that warp pod back here, and we will prepare a portal spawner for your vessel.
We already have it. I have obtained the warp pod unit from the Ur-Quan wreck.
What a surprise! As we have always said, humans are a most resourceful and clever species.
Thank you.
We are so proud of you, but don't worry that you shall have to wait. We are prepared. Even now, our technical personnel are equipping your ship with a custom version of our portal spawner device. The device is usable only in hyperspace. Whenever it is activated, the spawner will focus several interdimensional fatigue beams adjacent to your vessel, opening a temporary hole into quasi-space. Move quickly through the portal. After your ship has passed into quasi-space, you can choose any of the nearby portals which lead back to hyperspace, thus saving you needless transit time.
Yay!
Be keenly aware of this fact. The spawner requires a great deal of energy to function. We estimate that each time you use the device, it will consume 10 of your fuel units.
Good, so now we can have a much faster traveling system at our disposal. You mentioned a talking pet. How did you find one?
We are an endlessly curious species, and we spend much of our time on, how should I say, reconnaissance missions. During one such trip, we witnessed the crash landing of an Ur-Quan dreadnought on the surface of Alpha Pavonis 7. Normally, when an Ur-Quan vessel is disabled, it automatically engages self-annihilation circuits to prevent other species from learning the Ur-Quan's technological secrets. In this case, however, these circuits must have failed. The dreadnought did not disintegrate on impact. We landed to explore the wreckage, and were amazed to find a survivor, a talking pet. As you may know, the Ur-Quan use these non-sentient creatures for the task of interspecies translation, a task the Ur-Quan find ultimately demeaning. The talking pet was severely injured, and we did what we could for the poor creature.
Boy, I hope that wasn't a
We
mistake.
believe that without superior measures, the talking pet would die. We turned to the Unga, whom we have known for many centuries. Their bioscience skills are far superior to our own. The Unga promised to do what they could and let us know how the pet fared. we have not heard from the Ur-Quan since. Perhaps, if you are traveling through their stores, you could ask them for us.
I actually did, I think. Goodbye, my Ur-Quan friends.
Goodbye, clever child.
I suppose you can, you know, give me ships or something. Of my alliance or whatever. Okay, so now we have Quasi-Portal. Let's see if we can squeeze some ships out of them.
Welcome back to Falayalaralfali, Captain.
Falayalaralfali.
Perhaps in the fullness of time, we will let you visit the surface of our world. There are many beauties here, unmatched anywhere. The mountain clouds of thought, the tangible wish, the dark. Unfortunately, you are not yet acclimated. Premature exposure to these would render you numb.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay, there's nothing more here for us. No, I definitely don't remember which portals lead where. Let's see, we had a list of places we wanted to explore, right? There's a Thradash on Draconis, you've heard about them. The Chinjese on Procyon, we found the Arvilo in Colombay, we can mark that off our list. The Cyrene on Betelgeuse, you've heard about them a few times already. Check the Ur-Quan wreck. Okay, so I think we can go and deal maybe with the Thradash. Yeah. Said on Draconis and Apodis. We're going to have to save scum this a bit. Because I don't remember which of these portals. Do I have a map for this somewhere? This is one of those things that kinda I don't mind cheating with. Yeah, I do have a map. Look at that. Okay. Okay, C should lead us back to where we were. Okay. I think that's good enough. So that's this one right here. Yeah, okay, so yeah, now we found the Arilu over here. Arilu. And we want to go... This is Draconis... Oh? Draconis and Apodis. Their homeworld is on Delta Draconis, so let's go there. Delta Draconis. There we go. Hey there, informal enforcer! The lurker formerly known as Takaroa West. How are you doing today? With my tea, Earl Grey lukewarm. I didn't get any ships from the Arvilo. I'm pretty sure you can get ships from them somehow. I'm good. How are you jamming out to this music? It's really cool music this game does have. Alright, so we're about to meet the Thradash now. If I recall correctly, they are a bunch of really aggressive assholes. And basically the only way to deal with them is to just kill a lot of them until they like you. Okay. Let's venture into this system. probably fill our cargo hold with some stuff. We could use some more, what's our resource units credit? Oh, it's 2,140. Yeah, we could use some more, biological data and resources. They don't seem to be noticing us so far. Okay, copper world. Which I'm guessing has a lot of copper. Yeah, I know. Come on. Okay, we'll probably intercept someone as soon as we get out of here. Yeah? No? Come on. There we go. We should be able to kill them very easily, but let's try conversation first.
So, what's this? An unknown alien species. How wonderful! Someone new to fight. We, the Tradash of Culture 19, famous Ur-Quan combat grounds, know well the value of a good fight. Either you win and prove your superiority, or you lose and are vanquished. If the vanquished is lucky, it may survive to learn an important lesson from its defeat. This is the way of the Tradash. We fight and learn and improve. All other cultural schemes are inferior. This is a proven fact. What have you to say before we begin combat?
It has a big cigar, yeah. They like big cigars in their mouths. Apparently. Third dash of Culture 19. We sense a bit of hostility here. Why?
Hostility? Har, har, har. We are not hostile. Hostility is unwarranted aggression. If you want to know about hostility, let us tell you about Culture 12. Culture 12 was so hostile that while they were on their way to their first great battle, Jugka, the battle master, stepped on Nusko, the tactician's foot, causing him great pain. The annoyed Nusko turned on his battle master, Jugka, and sliced his body in half. This meant Jugka's troops, who took it upon themselves to murder Nusko and his elite troops. The real trouble started when now dead Jugka's master sergeants, Mood and Put, started arguing about how to kill Nusko. Simple crucifixion or the slower lead tattoo technique. The argument was resolved when Mood and his 500 troops were slaughtered by Put and his gang. Well, this probably all would have gone down in history as a great day of learning for Culture 12, were it not for the surprise arrival of Culture 12's original enemy, the Yajag and his cronies, who wiped out Culture 12's army, thus beginning the long and glorious Culture 13. Now that's hostility. We, on the other hand, merely want to kill you.
Okay, so not hostile, you just want to kill us. What can you tell us of your species?
Talk, bah, talk is for sissies. Weaklings like those of Culture 14. For 10,000 years, we Tradash have fought and died, learned and improved. Then, along came Culture 14, which claimed that all this perfect method was wrong. That each time we violently transformed to a new culture, we inevitably blasted ourselves back at least 500 years in development. Some people just cannot accept the cost of progress. Indeed, the foolishness of Culture 14's peaceful whining was revealed when they were conquered by Culture 15 after only a 10-year reign. And did the change to Culture 15 set us back 500 years? No, 2, maybe 300 years tops. The short span of Culture 14's reign is objective proof that as a way of life, peace is a failure.
Yeah, basically Every few hundred years, they just completely destroy themselves and start a completely new culture. Because they're genius like that. And hostile aliens confirmed, yeah. So violent, Rhino dudes! What more can you tell us about your culture 19?
What? More talk? It amazes me that you ever got out of the orbit of your home planet. Yak, yak, yak. Yammer, yammer, yammer. Very well, we will talk for a moment. Our Culture 19 is the most formidable ever to appear in Tradash space. Admittedly, we said something similar about Culture 18, but it is true. With our rather swift defeat by the Ur-Quan and subsequent enslavement, we realized that it was time for a change. A new culture had to be established. So of course, we began a thermonuclear exchange to decide who would lead this new culture. We were all quite disappointed when the Ur-Quan in orbit above our homeworld launched waves of fighters who intercepted all our missiles. The Ur-Quan explained that slaves were not permitted to engage in such destructive conflicts. So my people, being superior, introduced a super lethal poison into our opponent's water and air, thus ending the conflict. The Ur-Quan were not particularly happy about this resolution and killed all our leaders, which, under other circumstances, would have started a larger inter-Dragash war. But the Ur-Quan appointed new leaders, apparently chosen at random, and explained that further disobedience would result in the destruction of our species. Frustrating, huh?
You mentioned the Ur-Quan. What is your relationship with them?
A foolish question. We are their slaves, dolt. What else would we be? When the Ur-Quan first appeared in our space, over 50 years ago, coming from the direction of the Ophiuchi stars, we attacked them with gusto, zipping in to fire our Mark 6 blasters, and then theoretically zipping back out to prepare for another
Theoretically zipping back out.
Unfortunately, before we could zip out, our ships were either blasted to smithereens by the Ur-Quan's fusion bolts, or were picked apart by the swarms of Ur-Quan fighter vessels. You may wonder why we didn't use our afterburners to escape. The answer is simple. 50 years ago, our ships had not yet been modified for this enhancement. It was not until 2143 that maintenance engineer Rion invented the afterburner effect. When he accidentally stuck his cigar in the aft fuel valve of the ship he was working on, Waboom! The ship took off like a barn out of hell, and Rion was fried to a crisp. Yes, we remember Rion with much fondness. Of course, we have refined the device, and now that our entire fleet has been fitted with the Rion afterburners, perhaps now the Ur-Quan will let us fight at their side as true battle thralls.
So basically, yeah, their ship has an afterburner effect. That's pretty much their main. It's supposed to be their special ability, but it's kind of their main weapon, because their main weapon sucks. And it makes them travel at really high speed and does damage to the enemy. Why didn't you fight against the Alliance, and where are the Ur-Quan?
We wanted to. Oh, how we wanted to! After all, we were the first battle thralls the Ur-Quan enslaved in this part of space. We thought we had priority, but the Ur-Quan thought we were too weak to hold our own in the upcoming battles, so they left us here to guard the flank. If only we had been stronger and less troublesome. Another reason the Ur-Quan wouldn't take us with them was because we kept picking fights with the new battle slaves, like the Ungablabis or those religious idiots, the Ilrad. Where did they go, you ask? This is a secret, of course. We can't tell you. If we told you that they were fighting a secret war against a mysterious invader, you might find some way to use that information against our masters. So forget it. No secrets.
Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't you go impress your Ur-Quan masters and show off your afterburner modification by attacking the Ur-Quan's enemy? Yeah, this basically, I think you could goad them into attacking the core but I think it fucks them up though. I would rather have them as an ally. We shouldn't, bustering does not impress me. We have requirements. Your blustering does not impress me. We have requirements which you will fulfill now.
What? You say what?
Say what?
Foolish, pitiful, small-headed being. We will destroy you and everybody on your ship.
Destroyer. You see, they have this afterburner thingy. The ship is, you know, it's not a match for us. It's kind of a weakling. Basically, you just need to keep attacking them until they start respecting you. Yeah, man.
What a laugh! You are the least battle-worthy creature I've ever seen commanding a starship. We are the Ur-Quan fighting slaves of Culture 19.
Culture
Please
19.
don't run away. We wish to be your species' new role models. Unfortunately, to do this, we may need to blast you into your component atom.
You can try. Where's your brutal? I have secret weapons of great power. Submit, or I shall evaporate your planet.
We like secret weapons. We will now give you the opportunity to give them to us.
Okay, I'll give you some of my secret weapons. Here. Such overkill. Right. I don't remember how many you need to kill. I just, you know, I think it's counted by per encounter.
Attention, weak, ugly humans. Upward that wallowing garbage scowl of a ship. Unless you are even more inferior than we believe. And that's hard to imagine. You already know who we are. The Thradash of Culture 19.
Culture
We are the original Ur-Quan fighting slaves. The cream of their elite forces. Your instructors in the harsh realities of life. It is time for your next lesson.
Hey there, an underqualified gamer. Bag splatters on the windshield, definitely. You have a windshield so big, rhinos are splashing on it. We live in peace.
What? You leave before the lesson begins? We have so much to teach you. Let us show you just one thing. It's called the surprise attack.
Surprise! And this is called Big Ass Weapons. With tracking system. This is so embarrassing. Admittedly, if you come here with a less upgraded ship, this isn't as easy. But right now we have a ship that can easily destroy some Ur-Quan, so yeah, these guys are not a challenge.
Can fight after all. If our reports are accurate, we will test this hypothesis in the laboratory of life. Inglorious battle.
Glorious battle.
Only inadequate weaponry is no match for the Threadash Mark 6 blaster with its 4 megawatt energy discharge. Nor can your slow, bloated tubs compare to our flash turbo-boosted warships. We have nothing to fear,
Yes,
inferior
you do.
aliens. You have once again intruded upon the territory of the Threadash.
Threadash.
This is a cold region of space. Your presence here is considered an act of war. How wonderful!
What has made you this way? Why are you so brutal?
Brutal? You don't know the meaning of brutal until you've heard the story of Culture 3. How brutal was Culture 3, you ask? Culture 3 was so brutal that they maimed, tortured, enslaved, and in general brutalized themselves. You see, Culture 2 had made a virtue of stoic resistance to pain, stubborn fortitude, that sort of thing. So when Culture 3 came around, they had a problem. How were they going to impress everyone as being even tougher? Their answer? They would arrive at a battle, stand on a tall hill where everyone could see them, and chop off one of their own limbs. Then they'd wave it around, screaming and shaking it at their enemies. It worked. It scared the hell out of their opponents. They ran like crazy. You could tell who was a real war hero back then by how few arms or legs he had left. Warparade were quite different too. Instead of sturdy old warriors walking slowly past their reviewing stands, they tended to roll, and at a good clip too. To you, an inferior alien, this may seem bluntly stupid.
Yeah.
The product of a sick, primitive society.
Yeah.
You couldn't be more right. Culture 3 was, as you can well understand, only the third Threadash culture, and was therefore far from the tempered perfection you have encountered here and now.
I think that they're basically a parody of Klingons. Like, so warlike. To the point where they're just self-destructive. I wish nothing from you, save your friendship.
Perhaps, after we have made you our slaves, we can accommodate your wishes. Until then...
You are strong, we like strong. We be friends, now, okay?
We are strong, you are weak, and we hate weak. We do not need weak friends. We only want slaves and teachers. Since you have nothing to teach us and refuse to be our slave, then you are our enemy. Such logic must be obvious even to a stupid being like yourself.
Alright. I guess I'll just be going now.
Then I guess we'll just be attacking you now.
Okay, there were 5 ships in that group, weren't there? We almost took damage there. Actually took damage there. See, the thing is, their weapon is quite weak, but it does have a slightly more than medium range. So it is useful. Still, what is your favorite multiplayer game? I don't really like multiplayer games, to be honest.
Inferior aliens, you have once again intruded upon the territory of the Threadash. This is a patrolled region of space. Your presence here...
Okay, yes. Okay, I just need to kill more and more of them. Until they're impressed. Really? Yeah, I didn't start playing video games to hang out with people. Ew. I mean, I like some games that also have multiplayer features, but to be honest, yeah, I don't. Multiplayer games tend to get very boring very fast, especially MMOs and such. They just get grindy, and their main game mechanic is just
aliens.
weird.
You have once again intruded upon this.
Okay. Okay, this is okay. Yeah, there's usually some core game mechanic that's just grindy, and there's always this thing where they have to be fair. So, in order to be fair to all the players, they also have to be super boring for a single player, because no one can be super powerful. Everyone has to be on an equal footing, right? That inherently makes the experience kind of boring.
Humans have some backbone after all, but not as much as the Ur-Quan.
Well, we're starting to impress them.
The ship is a poor second to the Ur-Quan dreadnought. Your weapons do not have the killing strength of an Ur-Quan.
Surely we have better weapons.
The Ur-Quan are still your betters, inferior aliens. You have once again...
Okay. Success. Submit or we'll destroy a planet. Shall we try a different ship this time? Probably get our ass kicked. Pepper. That's the name of our captain here. Our ship not got good against it. I mean they're fast, so that ship is faster. Pukunk might be good against them. Tweety. Captain Tweety. Let's choose our starship hanging out with real people. Ew, humans. It's not that the humans, it's just that at some point in multiplayer games, hanging out with other people is the only interesting thing. Because the gameplay itself is usually just weirdly balanced to not be fun. There's no way to make a fun multiplayer game that you enjoy for the game. You enjoy it for the people.
Aliens. You have
Okay, yes. So they inherently become grindy and annoying. And there's always some kind of sleazy money-making scheme, like they're trying to sell you on some microtransactions and crap. It's like... I mean, StarCraft has a good, like, multiplayer thing, but that's a whole other competitive aspect to it that I don't like either. So, I see what you mean, but still, humans are evil. We must eradicate them. I mean, not all of them. Okay, yes. How many more of you do I have to kill before you sober up? I like the sound of the exploding ship. Like... Wait, they always say the same thing? Sometimes. Every time you advance, they say they add something else. Yeah, this is the same thing. At least we're getting some resources out of this. That's nice. Get some better battery charging here. Ooh. Chill. Yeah, okay, we're actually making good bank here. Yeah, man. Encounters pleasant than you.
Admirable.
There we go.
Admirable. We have never witnessed such awesome combat capabilities. You have destroyed so many of us. We are humbled in your presence. We thought you were a weakling, a coward, a pitiful, sniveling wimp. We were wrong, so wrong. You have shown yourself superior to ourselves, indeed, even the Ur-Quan. We wish to learn from you, thus improving our culture. Give us your wisdom, mighty teacher. What is the secret to your success? Wait, I got it. It's the way you respond to our hailing calls each time we meet. Just as they say, first impressions are so important. So tell us, please, tell us how we should present ourselves.
The best part is when you destroy the miniship, then the camera shifts right to your ship so smoothly and the music is like a cheesy cartoon. Yeah, exactly. It's overkill. Overkill can be really funny. Now, here's the thing. Based on these choices, they will completely change the way they interact with you in the game. You can try being polite and friendly in your greetings, then they'll try to be polite. To really capture the spirit of interstellar diplomatic protocol, you should speak Pig Latin. They'll actually speak Pig Latin to you from now on. I know for a fact that rhyming in your introductions wins big points. They'll actually start to speak in rhymes. Just greet people the way we do. If you say just greet people the way we do, then they'll just make a parody of how humans speak, which I like. I think that's the funny one. Just greet people the way we do.
Okay, I see. When necessary, we will be obsequious and kowtow, and the rest of the time we will bluster and threaten. How simple. Now that we understand the nuances of introduction, great teacher, we have an even more significant question. Your devastation of our battle forces has shown us that our Culture 19 is inferior to your own. Therefore,
So you
we
can
will
speak Pig
adopt
Latin?
your
No.
methods, your techniques. But what shall we name our new culture?
How about the fat obstreperous jerks? It will be the glorious Lev Empire of Intrepid. No. I think it is important that with this new direction, you decide on your new name. Can you guess what the name of the next culture is going to be?
You are wise, great teacher. I will think long and hard on this matter. It must reflect the profound changes in our social order. It must clearly explain the nature of our civilization. Yes, I have it. The perfect name is Culture 20.
Culture
We need to
20.
learn so much from you, such as how should we act in our new culture? What is our direction, our ethical base?
Right. Try being more contemplative, consider the many facets of a single gem and stuff like that. Be kind at all times and in all places. Treat each stranger you meet as your best friend. Lighten up. Be kind of, wacky. Here, try watching these vids, Monty Python and the Marx Brothers. Look, if you really want a model for your culture, then be just like us.
Aha! I see it now. We proceed carefully, we take no undue risks. We slowly build up our strength and only attack when we have overwhelming odds on our side. In dealing with other races, we shall question them mercilessly, trying to drag out every last bit of information. And if they are not cooperative, we will threaten them with instant death. We will be just like you. We have much work to do to implement these sweeping cultural changes. Transferring from the allegiances and wars of one culture to another is a difficult and time-consuming task. We beg you, great warrior father, give us time to make the changes you have suggested. Return later to see our brave new world.
Yep, alright. Now we're free to maybe get some resources around here. We haven't checked that planet over there. One of these should be their homeworld as well. Okay, this is nothing. Show them Monty Python meaning of life. Yeah. He's not the captain, he's a very naughty boy. Shut up, Preston Garvey. We're trying to save the damn galaxy. Take care of your own damn settlements. Fucking Preston Garvey. God damn it. Ooh, Magma World. It's got fuck all. Next planet is the green one over there. Redux World. Okay, this sometimes has interesting stuff. No, that's red crap. We don't want red crap. We want orange crap. Purple World. Yeah, it's... Wow, this system is garbage for resources, isn't it? Let's try that gas giant over there. Maybe it has some interesting moons. And there's only one. Dust World. Yeah, this is shit resources. Is it because these idiots continuously blast themselves into oblivion every time they change their culture? And they've probably depleted every resources in the system. Green World. Okay, this is some... I'll take some green stuff. It's better than nothing. And I'm not too afraid of the tectonics here. No, there's even something alive down there. Look at that. Let's kill it. I mean, stun it. Not kill it. Okay, it's a full load of green crap. Not bad. What did we have saved after we dealt with these guys? Still, have you heard of a new game coming out on Steam called Hypnospace Outlaw? It looks pretty cool. No, I have not heard of that game until now. What kind of game is it? Is it a genre? Specific or what? By whom? Give me more specifics, please, and thank you. Copper World. Wait, was that biological scan? Yeah. It has some nice conditions, so let's go down there and shoot some crap. Okay, that was not worth it. Yeah. Okay, please have some moons. There we go. There you go. Get some moons. Moon me, please. No, this crap stuff. Come on. Have something cool. Halide World. I don't really know what genre it is. I don't really know what genre it is. I want to call it a 90s internet simulator. But I don't really know if that's what it is. You have to see it for yourself to understand. The hell is a 90s internet simulator? You mean... you have to dial up games? That's what multiplayer in the 90s was. dial-up modems going. That was what internet communication used to sound like. Actually, that will fill up our databanks too much, so this is actually a very profitable word in terms of biological signatures. Look at that. Biological data. Give me all your data, weird creatures. Alright, it's almost 2 full databanks. Hypnospace Outlaw is a 90s internet simulator that requires you to scour hypnospace and hunt down wrongdoers, while also checking out a wide variety of weird and wonderful websites, keeping an eye on your work email, and downloading a plethora of apps that may or may not be useful. That sounds like today's internet, doesn't it? Okay, so where are they? These guys. Is this their homeworld? Pretty sure one of these is supposed to be their homeworld. There we go.
This is Gra of the starship Hot Pulsing Thrusters. Your presence here in our homeworld fills all of us Scorcher 20 with awe. We are honored, wise human.
Have there been any developments here that I, your great teacher, should know of?
Now that you are our new role model, I guess it's time to spill the beans on the Ur-Quan. Unfortunately, we never really got any beans. Secret bits of information, that is. However, maybe you would like to know about the last time we saw the Ur-Quan. It was in 2140, I think. All of a sudden, a fleet of dreadnoughts came storming into our space, quickly refueled, and then left, broadcasting a recorded message which told us to remain in our old sphere of influence, obey the slave laws, and wait for their return. The dreadnought fleet departed in the direction of the Craterous constellation, but where they are now is unknown.
Okay, so Craterous. One Armada question mark? So how is the new culture developing?
Things are proceeding well, Captain. We have discovered one item which may interest you.
Ooh.
There is an unusual world orbiting Epsilon Draconis in close solar orbit. Though it radiates energies which scramble our senses, we can detect many radioactive substances on the surface. We suspect that this is one of those so-called precursor dumps, described in some ancient text fragments we found in Ep.4. The text goes on to say that these dumps are in some kind of pattern, but what the pattern may be remains a mystery. For now, that is all.
Ep.4. We've heard about this before. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's it for them.
We eagerly await your return, great teacher.
Did they actually join my alliance? I'm not sure. They never said anything about sending ships and everything.
I am Captain Chud, in command of the Blazing Guns of Glory. Your presence here in our homeworld caught you with awe. This doesn't really count as news, teacher, but war is truly magnificent, isn't it? The gut-wrenching sight of molten warships, The boiling blood of depressurized soldiers. I just love it, don't you?
Okay. I guess this is exhausts what we can do with them. Let's go to Alpha Apodis. It should be somewhere around here. Alpha Apodis. And it's got all the cheesy 90s animations and polygons. Yay! I don't know, something is gonna pick up just out of curiosity. Okay. I will put a trailer in the Discord for you later. Thank you. One thing though that I saw that is unrealistic is how fast it is. I remember the internet, then scrolling down a page took forever. Yeah, the graphics were just garbage. Alpha Apodis 1, did they say? Question mark? Okay, this is a big sun. So it's quite a hot world, yeah. 1300 degrees. We might find some good crap here. There's our Melnorme friends? Question mark. Can sell some stuff to them, refuel and such.
Look out! Boy, what a close call. Captain, why did you try to run down that Keel Varese vessel? You almost smashed it into flinders. What? You didn't see it?
No.
Surely you... Oh, never mind. Now, what can we do for you today?
What the hell was that all about? Alright, the right items to sell, data on alien life forms. Make some purchases. Let's fill me up.
Fuel friends.
There we go. I'll chat you later. And there is a software in-game called Professor Helper, which looks like spyware in my opinion. Basically Clippy, but in 99. Yeah. Android world. Okay, this is disappointing. Oh, we also had a rainbow world to find in Psilon Draconis. Could sell that to the Melnorme as well. Carbide world. Okay, there's nothing here. Yeah, this is the part of the game where you skip a lot of landings because they're just not worth the hassle. So you know, you go in, you scan, you see if there's anything interesting, and you fuck off if there isn't. Another carbide world. It's got nothing. Thank you very much. Super dense world. Yeah, this usually doesn't have anything interesting either. Another carbide world. God damn it. What's with all the disappointing planets in this area? Oh, space. Now I know it's a gigantic sun, but we're not being burned by it. Because we're badass like that. Ultramarine world. Okay. It's got some resources. Very high temperatures and a class 7 weather. Yeah, that's just not worth it. Okay. Oh yeah, treasure world now. That's a different story. Ooh, that's a fuck ton of resources. So good. It's worth sacrificing some crew members for that. God damn it. Get that thing. Okay. Oof. It's a lot of crap. Good crap. Alright, almost 3 lander loads of this stuff. Look at that, we almost filled our cargo hold with precious materials. Okay. I wanted to go to Epsilon. Okay, Alpha Apodis just doesn't have anything. Where's Epsilon Draconis? There we go. Is it true about...
Attention! This is the starship Overwhelmer. We of Culture 20 are glad to meet you here in space. A wise teacher from Earth.
Okay. Have there been any developments here that I, your great teacher, should know about?
This doesn't really count, but whoa.
Yeah, it's the same grab. Catch you later. God damn it. Enough with this.
I am Commander Zedunk. We of Culture 20 are glad to meet you here in...
How's the new culture developing?
The scouting team was sent to explore the stars in the Linces constellation. On planet 1 of Delta Linces, they encountered a life form so dangerous, so hostile, that it almost killed the entire landing party. We know you seek information on life forms, great teacher, and we hope this information has been of use.
Wait, which planet?
On planet 1 of
Planet
Delta
1.
Linces, they encountered a life form...
Okay. That's good information.
Well, great teacher.
Linksys. Catch you later, alligator. Okay. Yes, you want to go to planet... The first planet here is the rainbow world. Let's check out the others, especially the yellow ones, and see if they if we might find some treasure worlds, some cool stuff. Yes, treasure world. Look at that. Look at that. So juicy. Okay, we need to dispose some stuff. Yeah, we can definitely dispose this crap. Start with this one, go up there. There you go. It's good stuff. I should probably get back to our commander there. The Rainbow World will probably have some interesting stuff as well, right? Whoa, man. Yeah, it's got some radioactives. And again, we'll have to clear out some space for this. It's gonna be hot down there. Hot. God damn it. Stop missing anything. Yeah, it's... Ooh. Could clear some more space. Okay. Right. Our cargo bay is full. Let's go out there. And also, I want to test our newfangled quasi-space portal thingy. Whatchamacallit. Should make our trip to Earth rather quick. Okay, okay, yes. Anything new?
Long-range scouting team.
Yeah,
This
got
doesn't
you.
really
Okay. Don't have any more information. God damn it. Enough with this. Can we just skip this annoyances? This is a very annoying aspect of the game. Come on, get up. There we go. Right, devices, quasi-portal. Woo! Okay. Now, let's see, where is our map? We want to get to Seoul. We need, Portal K, that's... I know which one it is. It is this one here. Let's go back home. We can. I think we're about to. We have enough resources to reach our final form. As the most mightiest ship in all of the quadrant. Starbase Commander.
I hope the battle fares well, Captain.
It does.
I have some
Hey,
information I think you should
Renews.
hear. Good news, Captain. With no announcement, a small fleet of Ur-Lalile popped into space adjacent to our starbase, scaring the hell out of the deep raider operator. But right now, I could kiss every one of those pale little weirdos because they gave us 3 skiff vessels. Also, this seems strange to me and I considered not bringing it up, but not long ago 6 of my people fell unconscious simultaneously for no apparent reason. When they awoke hours later, they reported being overwhelmed by a feeling of something very wrong that had taken place. The medtechs couldn't find anything wrong with these crew members, but they discovered one correlation. All 6 of them have exceptionally high Esper ratings.
Okay. So all our psychic people went unconscious for a minute. Right. I have minerals to offload. Look at that. Oh, so good.
More fuel for the fire, eh, Cap?
Right. Can your scientists analyze what I have acquired since my last visit, please and thank you?
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, quasi-space portal spawner. Data, device is a hybrid of different alien technologies including Arilu and Ur-Quan elements. Our tests show that this device temporarily creates a weakness in the fabric between hyperspace and a different unidentified dimension. The energy cost for this process is extreme, and since the unit's power supply is self-contained, we cannot estimate how long it will remain functional. Summary: use of this device will permit a starship to make transit to a different dimension. The hazards and benefits of this process are impossible to gauge without field study. The next entry in the analysis is subject, hyperwave broadcaster, unknown design. Data, this technology is new to us, but though a bit primitive by Alliance standards, is capable of generating a very strong signal. Summary: should you wish to call someone in hyperspace or send a message through a mile of steel, this baby will do just fine. That's the end of our scientist's report.
Alright, so we find some new useful items. And look at that. We have our Ur-Quan skiff joining our fleet. We kind of teleport back and forth because that's how they move. Oh my fucking god, this is the dude. What do you mean, dude? Oh, the Kappa dude. It's kind of he does have kind of a Kappa face. He doesn't smile as much though. Alright, that's enough.
Farewell, Captain.
Okay. First of all, let's change up these modules. Get some better batteries. We don't need as much storage base, so let's get another crew pod. And we actually don't need that much fuel as before, because now that we have the quasi-space portal thingy, yeah, we can jump around the entire sector without much problem. Look at that, this should be fantabulous. Let's get some landers, why don't we? So far we haven't even lost one of them. I've been very careful. Okay, let's get fill up with the crew. Okay, we're not going to keep all of these Avilu Daddy Day ships. I'm going to keep just one of them for the sake of it. Okay, so that's FIFO. Let's keep FIFO, and this one we can remove, I think. Question mark? Nah. Okay. Our fleet of allies is growing. Okay. Now we can go. Where did you want to go? Into the explore. I wanted to meet with the Siren. You wanted to find. Oh, Delta Lynxes. Where's Delta Lynxes? Oh, it's all the way over there. We can use the quasi-space portal to shorten the distance. Allies, you've been sacrifices for the greater good. Is there a difference? I mean, no, that is not how the Federation does its business. Devices, quasi-portal. Where's our map? Should probably have this open right here so they can use it, right? Right. Where to get there? Oh, we have a portal right there. G. Which one's G? This one. I think. Do we get? Yeah, I thought once we go in there, it gives us a coordination. I think that's a maybe in the new HD version. That's how it works. I don't know. Okay, so we wanted Delta Lynxes. Okay. Somewhere in here there should be a great creature that's very dangerous and such. Pellucid world. That's got nothing. Right. Okay, there's a lot of biosignatures. Get over here. I'm gonna hunt you down. What the? Look at that shit. Is that green crab? Look at him. Report from surface. We have finally trapped the hideous beast which has been so hard to capture these past few days. Apparently it was hard to capture. I swear we emptied our stun batteries into that thing over a dozen times before it even slowed down. A few more shots to its barbed head and it went down. But we had only a few seconds to get it into the magnetic restraints before it started thrashing around again. Even as I make this report, that damn monster is shrieking like a steam engine and trying to tear its way free. I hope we know what we are doing bringing that thing aboard. If it gets free inside the ship, Captain, well, I just don't want to think about it. Returning to ship. Alright, can we at least get some more of these life signatures? Live data. Biological data. Thingy thingies. Okay. Cargo, no, devices. Vox Beast. Okay. Apparently it's Vox or something. Alright, what else do we have? We haven't really explored this area of space almost at all. If I put this question mark, we didn't find anything there. Speed recognition, we found that. Let's see, let's go explore here. This area of space, this corner. There's probably some stuff there, right? Question mark? You might even find some interesting alien cultures. Okay, hello. Alien creatures.
Greetings, fellow carbon creatures. May your roots always be well watered.
Hello, Mr. Asshole font that's difficult to read. I am Captain Intrepid of Earth. We come in peace.
I am Captain Falayalaralfali. We come in peace.
Our ship is called,
Our starship is called the Tender Shoot.
We are the New Alliance of Free Stars from Earth.
We are the Supox Utricularia from Earth.
Wait, you're from Earth? Hey, are you just copying whatever I say?
Oh yes, we apologize for the confusion. Our home world is also called Earth. Or more properly, Lek, which means
Lek.
perfectly good and nutritious dirt. Earth is pretty close, is it not?
Finger licking good, as they say. Why do you copy our speech and mannerisms?
We learn and we adapt. We are symbionts. Our first step in making friends is always to copy them. This is our idiom.
Okay. Just don't meet the Ur-Quan and start copying them, please and thank you. Symbionts, how interesting. Please tell us more.
Our kind evolved on a beautiful planet, orbiting the wonderfully green-hued star Roots. From the canopy of the great jungle to the shores of the azure sea, our species has flowered and grown well. Early in our evolution, we adapted to exist in symbiosis with other hardier life, both flora and fauna, who supplied us with nutrients, while we supplied them with reproductive assistance.
Come on, plants can't be intelligent. Our top scientists and science fiction writers have proven it.
Yes, this has been confirmed by our people as well. Strange, is it not? Many of our people regard this inconsistency as proof of our divine origin.
They basically proved that they cannot be intelligent. So this is your neighborhood, huh? Any other sentients nearby?
We share this region of space with the Utwig, the wearers of masks. We have a strong cultural bond with the Utwig. They have been the foundation around which we have grown our starfaring culture. We are not only allies, but we are also friends. You should go meet with them. They could use some excitement. You see, they are a little depressed and morose right now. Usually they are most festive and fun.
Oh dear. What has caused the Utwig such distress?
They broke their Ultron.
Ultron? What's an Ultron?
The Druge, the cruel, salad trading race who sold the device to the Utwig, called the device the Ultron, and claimed that it would give the Utwig superpowers. Unfortunately, the Utwig believed the Druge and bought the Ultron. However, the device did make the Utwig very happy. Of course, we didn't tell them what we really thought of the Ultron. That they were vapid fools to buy a piece of junk for a planet's ransom. We went along with the falsehood, and in doing so showed our own stupidity. Then, one sad day a few years ago, the Utwig Proctor dropped the Ultron during a particularly energetic and festive ritual. Now the Utwig are morose and depressed. They feel they cannot ever achieve greatness because they lost the powers of the Ultron. They even gave the broken device to us, saying that they couldn't stand the sight of it anymore. We are worried that the Utwig are so depressed that they may use their ultimate weapon. Here, you take the Ultron.
Hey.
Maybe you can do something with it.
We found something. Thanks, I think. What do I do with it?
We thought that if we could get the Ultron working again, it would cheer them up. So, we tried to figure out how to fix the darn thing, or at least get some of the flashing bits working again. But for all the Druge's falsehoods, the Ultron is some kind of artifact, and we could not synthesize the necessary replacement parts. Perhaps on your journeys, you will find the elements necessary to repair the Ultron. Then you could give it to the Utwig, and maybe they wouldn't be so depressed.
Okay. That's the end of this conversation, apparently. Okay, so we found the Utwig. Let's go say hello then. The Utwig and the Supox. Are they here? Let's try and encounter them outside. This is probably them. Hello.
I suppose as a courtesy I should extend an appropriate greeting. On behalf of the Utwig Proctors, I truly hope for your sake that your day has been better than ours, although this really isn't saying that much.
Are you forgetting how annoying they are? Your day's better than ours. This is Captain Intrepid, representing the new alliance of free stars. Please respond.
What good would that do? I mean, why should we? We agonized for hours, wondering if it was a cruel twist of fate or simply a serious case of butterfingery. The lifetimes that have been spent in the pursuit of the elusive answer to this deceptively simple question has driven many of us down the dark road of self-destruction. Indeed, even as these words strike the ears of any who care to listen, the real question is, does it matter? I cannot say. I wallow in a quandary, unable to determine what better atones for my part of the great sin. Should I engage in slow and painful self-termination? Should I commit myself to a long life of painful self-flagellation? Should I throw myself with enthusiastic verve at the problem of collective annihilation? I do not know. Even now,
I've become so numb.
indecision, lest the outcome be inadequate.
God damn it, I had no idea what he was talking about. I detect that recent events have not gone your way. Why don't you start at the beginning?
Alright, I'll try. But you know, it really doesn't matter. After all, we have a famous Utwig saying. When one loses the reason for existence, one tends to get less motivated. This goes hand in hand with the painfully appropriate credo, we broke it so we are paying for it. Of course, this isn't really accurate. The situation is so much more hideous. Imagine, if you can, holding within your hands the answer, only to have it taunt you with its former potential. Ah, cruel irony. The loss of the Ur-Quan grieves us all.
Cruel irony. That's so whiny. Yes, of course, the Ur-Quan. We grieve. How sad. Now, what was it again?
Bah! It doesn't matter. Besides being of no concern to you, I find discussion of this matter, well, distasteful. The Ur-Quan was not the only thing which assures total and complete meaning of life for you and I. It is universal. I'm sure that you two are aware of this thing, if only in legend. It granted us all limitless power and knowledge. It has been since, well, rendered inoperative.
That reminds me when my pet dog Splib ran in front of a rock chipper.
You are kind. If we could wield the Ur-Quan to resurrect your Splib, we would. But I suddenly am overcome with waves of depression. I must retire now to perform rituals of anguish. Waves of trauma wash across my being even now. I must go.
Okay. Right. So we got something, a broken Ur-Quan. Alright. If I recall, yeah, we need to find parts for this. I don't even remember what those are. Let's explore other things in the meantime. Maybe we'll get some more clues. Actually, I want to try and speak to some more of these Footwig, if we can find them. I think we'll have some more conversations with him. And that planet over there, there's a planet close to the sun. That looks like a treasure world. Not treasure world, rainbow world. Yeah, that one over there. No, it's a treasure world. Okay, treasure worlds are good. We're not that desperate for resources anymore. So, I think one truckload is enough. Yeah, you know what? Let's clear this place out. Alright. Sorry, person, I sacrificed you for the greater greed. I mean, good. Okay, let's talk with these guys. I think we haven't exhausted the conversation with them. Might find some more information.
Just go away. Leave us to ponder our grief.
Do you know anything about the enslaving Ur-Quan?
We know nothing of this species that you mentioned. However, while we are on the subject of evil and powerful species, we have encountered a particularly gruesome race that seemed to come from the direction of Arcturus. When we hailed them, they responded with mighty weapons that sent our delegation to their deaths. Lucky fools. The aliens' dark, crusty battleships are capable of guiding spinning
That's
mines
the core
into almost any location. And should an enemy get too close, a fiery corona emerges to fearsome damage. In our skirmishes with the race who called themselves the Ur-Quan, we found that by using our own shielding capability, we could sweep through the mines, absorb the corona, and then get close enough to the dark ships to give a lick of our own.
Why would you lick them?
In truth, however, they are very powerful and ruthless. When the Ur-Quan started to press toward our home world, we thought that our deserved punishment was being administered. But then, a mystery? They suddenly became disinterested and veered away. Bah, confounding frustration. With the Ultron, I could speak knowledgeably on this subject. To have this quality torn from our grasp emphasizes how meaningless our existence really
God
is.
damn it, they're depressed.
This lack of meaning is what drives my species to the serious contemplation of a quick end.
Yes, that is really a pity. So what more do you know about the Ur-Quan?
Your query once again painfully reminds me of the Ultron and what it was for the universe. I could tell you all and correct all that is wrong in the universe. All I can tell you is that the Ur-Quan live to kill. Their stated purpose is to seek out new life and new civilizations and then annihilate them. We seem to qualify as such, and that is why it is puzzling that after pursuing us with some tenacity, they suddenly turned away and headed toward Craterus. All this speculation would be unnecessary if only we had saved the Ur-Quan. It would not have taken much. A diving catch, a thrown pillow, even a fuzzy wumpus would have broken the fall satisfactorily. Indeed,
Fuzzy wumpus?
a panel convened to analyze the possibilities concluded there were at least 623 ways that the Ur-Quan could have been saved if we had been prepared. Our discussion concerning these matters.
Whew. A truly unique set of events put you in your current state, am I right?
To say the least. Our past is one of a glorious and proud people, coupled with a cataclysm that rocks the universe to its very core. It all began when the chimps rose from the murky bog, and the Utwig emerged as well. In these primitive times, we cavorted about our world, oblivious to any sort of higher purpose. We took everything at face value. Meanwhile, the tendrils of the chimp infiltrated the vast sky canopies of Paz, and then the veils fell. Suddenly, the Utwig were stunned by a collective realization. All immediately and urgently donned veils of every description. Hides, leaves, shells, rocks, even living growls were donned in the early days. You see, the face is the mechanism that expresses many of the primitive qualities that hinder sentience. Now rid of constant reminders of greed, rage, hatred, and lust, the wisdom of the Utwig was no longer hampered by constant reminders of the primitive.
It's an annoying, like,
over many generations,
static sound to their sound samples.
Rock-solid foundation of our society.
Very nasty recording
the
there.
morality riots were expensive,
Maybe they
both
just
in lives and
compressed the sound so much
but the result
for these
was
old
better
games that
mass
it just
regulation.
became like really shitty quality.
From your basic mask of grueling but necessary activity.
What the
to
fuck is it?
with
Sorry, this is... Yo, absolutely fascinating. But what exactly do you mean by tragic?
In order for you to truly understand the situation, you need to know more about the Ur-Quan and its unique capabilities. You see, when the Druze discovered the Ur-Quan, they knew that it was ours. The Druze were compelled by intrinsic universal direction to take it to where it has always belonged. They brought it to us. Oh, the Ur-Quan. It assured total and complete meaning of life for all, the universal. With the Ur-Quan in hand, I could sense not only your motivations and desires, but your purpose. I could act upon these things in ways that would most likely seem mysterious, if not, well, daft. Years later, you would hail my participation in your development as the turning point for your species. The Druze were only one of the few to benefit in this way. Even now, they are puzzled by the way we rewarded them for the delivery of the Ur-Quan to its correct place. In 24 years, 2 months, and 3 days, they will all dance the dance of jubilation. Indeed, the Ur-Quan has allowed us to fundamentally change the Druze forever. The Supocs, too, received many benefits from our use of the Ur-Quan. They can testify to its power.
Yeah, they said it was a piece of junk. Sounds like things were going well. What happened?
Yes, things were perfect. What happened is, well, it's difficult to talk about. But I saw it happen. I witnessed the Chin's-Ra celebration. I felt the Ur-Quan fill the empty place that I did not know was there. I saw the Grand Proctor pass it to, well, they say that the chief crew did not know that it was so heavy and slippery. Perhaps it was a combination of factors. Some who have reviewed the records claim it was actually a conspiracy. The commission investigation officially stated that the Ur-Quan was rendered inoperative by the fall to the ground. Yet many
God
feel
damn it. No, alright. We now terminate communication in a civil and efficient manner. Bye. Wow. Yeah. Alright. I hope we didn't miss any important information there, because fuck off. God damn it. Stop intercepting me.
just go away.
Okay, going away. We survived. Yeah, this is... Ah, god damn it. Now you. Let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, what else do we have to, figure out? The Cyrene. We haven't met the Cyrene. The Cyrene were the, some of our allies in the war against the Ur-Quan. And they are now in Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse is... Betelgeuse. Over... Yeah. Can we get a shortcut? Yes, we can. Portal M. It's this one. Okay. Okay, we got this. Devices. Quasi-portal. Portal M is this one. Betelgeuse. Let's see what the Cyrene friends are into. Now the Cyrene are a bunch of human-like creatures. Mostly ladies, scantily clad ladies, who are also telepaths. Very powerful telepaths. Their special ability is that they cause enemy crew to leave their ship and join the Cyrene crew. They're very let's say they're kind of sexualized in these games. So prepare yourselves. It's not, you know, not for the faint of heart. Radioactive world. Yeah, we'll take some radioactives. They're worth a bunch. I'm hyped. Yeah, you better be. They're scantily clad blue ladies. With glowing green eyes, so, you know, if you're into that, you shall not be disappointed. Yay, it's another treasure world. Oh, we are running out of storage space already. Just collected the good stuff. God damn it. Drove right on top of that earthquake. Well, technically it's not an earthquake, because this isn't the Earth, but, you know, treasure world quake. Or a Betelgeuse 3 quake. If that's the way this planet calls itself, well, we to judge. There we go. Our cargo bay is full. of the good stuff. Not the really good stuff, just the good stuff. What's in here? Primordial world. Some life signatures, but yeah, we don't really need that. I think we have enough credits with the Melnorme. Also, we found a rainbow world, so we can sell that information. Yeah, get over there. What time is it? I do want to take a short bathroom break before we go into that. So let's just go here. And I shall be back in just a moment. Do not go anywhere. I have returned. Captain on the bridge. Everybody, chill. We got to zip my thingy. There we go. Now we're well dressed. Let's go meet the ladies, shall we?
Attention, unidentified space vessel. Be warned. This slave world and its inhabitants belong to the Ur-Quan. I am Starbase Commander Talana of the slave planet Gaia. Your ship is not responding to standard hierarchy identification sequences. You are therefore classed as independent. And what? Is my monitor display correct? Is that a human commanding that vessel?
Yep.
Who are you?
Will the ethics police justify that costume immediately? I am the right one for you, baby. No. Let's be official. I am Captain Intrepid of the flagship,
Hello, Captain. But you haven't answered my question fully. Why are you here? Where are you from? Has the slave shield been lifted from Earth? Are the Ur-Quan finally defeated? Simply put, Captain, what do you want from us?
We have come to free you from slavery to the Ur-Quan. To be honest, we need your help to destroy the Ur-Quan.
Look, Captain, I like you. Even though you're an obnoxious human, I like you. In another time, we might have become good friends. Perhaps more. But that's a fantasy, and my job is dealing with reality. We're not going to do anything to jeopardize what we've got here. We've come too far, lost too much.
But in the end, it won't even matter.
Risk losing Gaia, our new home. Don't get all judgmental on me, Captain. You don't know what we've been through.
Why don't you tell me? What are we doing? Would you tell me a bit about your people and your culture?
Our species are almost identical. Almost too close a match to be just a coincidence. Our bodies are very similar, Captain. Except for certain parts. Our cultural development is also mostly parallel. Like you Earthlings, we evolved a society from primitive tribes whose main function were to protect themselves from the large reptiles native to our old world. The main difference between our two sets of cultures, the split in the paths of our development, occurred in what would have been your prehistory, say 5000 BCE. In your world, the agricultural communities were conquered by the more primitive, but also more aggressive migratory herding peoples. This led to a particular kind of sexual and political dominance structure which pervaded almost all of your Earth cultures until the early 21st century. On Syra, our only primitive migratory tribes were confined to our mountainous regions. Their herd beasts, the Waima, did not do well in the agricultural basins and plains. The two cultures were isolated until much later, when the technological superiority of the farmers curtailed any major conflict.
What was Syra like?
It was our paradise, Captain. Our Eden. Earth is the only world we know of whose variety and richness of life even comes close to Syra. Again, like so many other things about our two species, our worlds were very much the same. At least before you began encasing yours in concrete and plastic.
Yeah, don't get judgy.
Syra's gravity was a bit lighter than Earth's, and its day was 50% longer. Our diurnal cycle is therefore different from yours. We spend 20 hours awake, followed by 10 hours horizontal.
What happened to Syra?
This subject is very difficult for us, Captain. But I will try to recount those sad days. Like your solar system, ours had a large population of comets and asteroids. Large meteor impacts, though rare, were not unheard of on our planet. So it was not a total shock when an asteroid penetrated our atmosphere and hit the surface. What was odd was that unlike most other meteors, this one was not pulverized on impact. It penetrated the crust, and indeed went all the way through to the mantle, causing a supervolcano. The earthquakes caused by the impact were severe. The magma pumped out of the caldera wreaked significant damage on the nearby terrain.
Things pumping
but
out.
within a few weeks, it had cooled, forming a solid rock bandage over the wound. Within a few months, we had cleaned up the mess. The caldera was calming down nicely, and things were pretty much back to normal. Then, just over a year after the impact, all hell broke loose on the surface of Syra. huge calderas were opening all over, not just around the meteor impact, but everywhere. The scope of the disaster is impossible to imagine. Entire cities sliding into oceans of molten lava, kilometer-wide sections of land pulverized by a cataclysmic explosion, and clouds of poison gas and superheated steam created a death shroud around Syra.
Come on now, isn't that outfit, knife included, a bit absurd?
Maybe some other time, Captain. I can show you the hidden functionality of my uniform. Knife included.
Not into that. Sorry. The whole knife thing. Please and thank you. Just have dinner or something, you know. Talk. Don't, you know. I mean, granted, you can use the knife to, you know, to eat something, but let's keep it out of the bedchamber. What happened to the males of your species?
When Syra was destroyed, the only people who survived were in orbit, and most of them were members of our newly established, mostly female space patrol. From their ships, their orbital platforms, and their lunar outposts, they watched Syra die. Within 3 days after the cataclysm began, the surface temperature of Syra had risen by almost 75 degrees to above the boiling point of water. It became clear that Syra, our paradise, our Eden, was gone.
That was brutal, the last aliens, yeah.
In orbit. They made a few missions to the surface and actually found a handful of survivors. But their main activity was to make preparations for departure. The Space Patrol fitted makeshift drive units to anything that could hold air. Orbital factories, research pods, even hotels. When the fleet was ready, they left orbit and never looked back. The final population of our species was less than 10,000, with only 500 males. But they were the best and the brightest. For the next 75 years, our people wandered at sublight speed through the stars, looking for a new home.
Don't you ever get lonely?
Don't worry about us, Captain. We make out all right.
Speaking of making out, let's keep it professional. Yeah, this is a vast improvement of the last aliens. Would you imagine if they spoke like the Utwig? In the siren. Talana, have you ever heard of the Deep Children? That's right. We heard that the Mycon were the ones responsible for destroying Syra, as she's just described.
Yes, I think so. Aren't they part of the Mycon religion somehow? We have recordings of Mycon hyperwave transmissions from the war. Pretty weird stuff. The Mycons just kind of rambled, never making much sense. They talked a lot about deep children and spears of light, but we couldn't ever understand what they were talking about.
What if I told you that Mycon deep children shatter planet crusts, like your Syra?
What? What did you say? Human, you had better not be joking. Syra is not a subject for Earth humor. Now what do you mean, shattered planet crusts? How? That is what happened to Syra, yes, but we presumed it was a natural cataclysm, a meteor. Do you have proof that it was something else? These deep children?
I don't have proof yet, but I'm certain the Mycons destroyed your world.
Captain, if what you say is true, it would turn my world upside down. You have no sorrow to match what each of us Cyrene feels every day of our lives.
Well, can talk to the Udwig.
We have lost. Syra, our Eden. The very idea that the Mycons or any alien race may have been responsible for Syra's destruction fills me with burning rage. If it were true, none of us here would rest until we had avenged ourselves on the perpetrators. We would find some way to leave this starbase, locate our starships, and hunt down the evil monsters. Captain, if you ever gather proof of what you say, you must inform us immediately. But until then, do not mention the subject again. It is too painful.
So Commander Talana, what are you doing here, exactly?
When the Ur-Quan conquered us over 20 years ago, I was only a young girl living in Habitat 31. My older sister Diani was a starship officer in the Space Patrol. She was part of the final defense at Raynet. She didn't make it back. When the Ur-Quan caught us in open space, we all thought we were going to die. But then, instead of killing us, the Ur-Quan offered us a choice. We could join the ranks of their combat thralls, or we could be slave-shielded in our homeworld. Like the people of Earth, we chose peace. We became fallow slaves. When the Ur-Quan told us to return to our homeworld, we explained that we had none. Ur-Quan Master 9 explained that they had encountered this situation before, and if we would provide them with a list of our requirements, they would use their extensive astronomical data stores to find a planet for us. So we told them about Syra, about the color of its sky, about the abundant life forms, about the fertility of the soil and seas. Less than an hour later, we received a terse message from Master 9. We were to proceed to these coordinates and disembark. This was to be our new home. But our new world, Gaia, was everything we described. We'd been searching for a home planet for 75 years, and in the end, it was our enemies who gave one to us. I grew up on a small island off the main continent, and like all of my people, we lived each day under the sick, red glow of the slave shield. When the Ur-Quan arrived 7 years ago to refurbish and recrew this starbase, I was selected as the new commander.
Right. So what happened to you at the end of the war?
When we first met your people, we've been wandering through the stars for almost 75 years, ever since the death of Syra, our home planet.
We've been through that, thank you.
We joined your alliance, and I use the word joined loosely, because we had no other choice. The Fox were raiding our slow habitat columns, and we had nowhere else to go. We fought for survival, Captain, nothing more. When your people on Earth were defeated, the Alliance just plain fell apart. The Yehat and Shofixi retreated to their native stars and didn't want us to follow. The Ariru, those creepy little weasels, just plain bugged out, vanished, leaving us alone, with nowhere to go, smack in the path of the oncoming Ur-Quan Armada. What were we supposed to do? Fight? 2/3 of our habitat fleet was unarmed. Many aren't even superluminal. We were going to be annihilated if we resisted, and we knew it. When the Ur-Quan surrounded us and started giving orders that all ended with, "or die," we took them at face value. We obeyed. In exchange, they gave us Gaia, the planet below. It's a beautiful world, Captain. I wish I could show it to you. So don't misunderstand me. We love our freedom as much as anybody else, but we've got a good life here, and we don't want to lose it.
If you love your freedom and hate the Ur-Quan, why won't you help us?
Like I said before, Captain, we would like to help, but we are unwilling to risk losing Gaia. Unless you can find a much more compelling reason for us to get involved. You're on your own.
Compelling. No, professional. Keep it professional. Okay, goodbye, Commander Shalana. I will be back.
Until then, Earthling.
Right, so we need to find proof that the Mycon were destroyed Syra. Do we know where Syra was? I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in Mycon space. we had, what was it? Beta Brahe somewhere. 7 Brahe, Delta. Sagittari, Kepler. Beta Brahe was something, but yeah, we went and encountered some Mycon there. But they kind of told us to bug off out of the place. Should probably go around and explore a little more in there, right? It's kind of full of Mycons though. Why don't we... Oh, right, we want to go and speak... Wait, so get to Beetlejuice. Let's go speak to the Chenjesu on Procyon, see what happened to them, right? Where's Procyon? Procyon. It's over here. I can fly there directly. Don't need to use quasi-space here, I think. Trying to think if there's anything. It said we have the Unga caster, which was used to deal with the Ur-Rat. Probably something with that, can't we? Oh, I wanted to go to speak with the Unga. The Abiru told us to check on their talking pet situation. Actually, why do we here? Want to go and unload our storage stuff there. Okay, so there's Ilrath annoyances here. Now there might be a bit of a problem because our weapons are relying on tracking systems and they have stealth technology.
What? Can I believe my sensory cluster? I sense humans. I dance with joy for our good fortune. The human dies with such agony that it cannot help but please Dogar and Kazan.
Ilworth vessel, state now the nature of your mission.
Ha! Puny human. You make me chitter with amusement. By the will of the mighty Dogar and Kazan, I am here to make you die, die, die.
Yeah. Boring conversation anyway. See, now they have cloak. They're definitely Klingon references here. But you can sort of guess at where they are. Come on, come on, come on, come on. See, if they get closer to you, the screen zooms in. Ah, motherfucker! Goddamn asteroid. Fucked us over. Don't snap, don't. Baylor. That's his name. Come on. Close. Fucking hell. There's so many people. Come on. What the fuck are they? God, fucking running into planets. There we go. Motherfucker. Alright, there's another one. Okay, that was a little easier. Oof. God damn. Was not cool. Okay. Do you know which Procyon it is? I don't think they told us. Nothing. I think it's this one. There we go. Procyon. This is the homeworld of the Chenjesu. It's a crystalline, a sapphire world. They're crystalline creatures. Report from orbit. We have explored the interior of the starbase and found it abandoned. Computer records show that the Ur-Quan put the starbase in orbit around this world after defeating the Chenjesu and Murnmerhem. From what we can determine, the Chenjesu and Murnmerhem, who were assigned to this base, set up mindless robots to run the station, and then somehow returned to the surface of their planet, penetrating the slave shield. Further analysis of the starbase's databanks showed that the Chenjesu and Murnmerhem were exploring synthesis schemes to create a hybrid race, half Murnmerhem and half Chenjesu. The Murnmerhem were robotics. They're robotic creatures, sentient robots, and the Chenjesu are crystalline entities. The robots who run this starbase are armed and will not permit us to scavenge materials. So we are returning to the ship. Okay. Well, the starbase is abandoned. Now we have been told by the Melnorme that we can use one of the casters to speak to the Murnmerhem Chenjesu.
We are the Chenjesu. We are the Murnmerhem. I do not understand how you have penetrated the slave shield or why, but in doing so you have interrupted the process. Explain this intrusion.
We are struggling against the Ur-Quan. Can't you help us?
We cannot be of any assistance now. We are in the middle of the process. I will explain. After we, Chenjesu and Murnmerhem, were defeated by the Ur-Quan, we chose to be encased in a single slave shield on this world. As soon as the Ur-Quan departed, we began the process. We initiated a synthesis of our two species, our two cultures, one crystalline, the other purely mechanical. This process, fueled only by the radiant energy of our sun, will eventually produce a new hybrid race. And when the process is complete, we will crack the Ur-Quan slave shield and emerge from our chrysalis like a winged insect unleashed from its cocoon, then we will be ready and capable to deal with the Ur-Quan, their battle thralls, and their dreaded Samatra.
The what? But why can't you help us now?
The complete synthetic hybridization of the Genjesu and the Murnherm species will require approximately 35 of your Earth years. This extended duration is necessary because our synthesis mechanisms are dependent exclusively on the light of our sun for energy.
Okay, what if we could find some way to get you more energy? Would that speed things up?
What you describe is theoretically possible, but it would pose a great danger to us. The process must be executed as planned, or it may fail catastrophically. We would be destroyed.
Okay, we came here to find out what you're doing down there.
Though your ship's design is unfamiliar to us, we now understand that you are of human origin, and so we will share with you our reasons for accepting the status of Ur-Quan slave. In 2135, our great alliance burned within the crucible of sentience. Though our fleets of armed starships held back the hierarchy's grotesque armada for many years, in the end, the Ur-Quan unleashed a power upon us that was so overwhelming, we knew we would be annihilated if we did not submit. This unstoppable power, this ultimate weapon, was a huge starship, an unstoppable battle platform built by the precursors in the ancient past. Your vessel shares some similarities in design to the Ur-Quan's battle platform, which they call Samatra, meaning Great Trophy. The Samatra was many times larger than your ship and bore weapons and defensive systems that made it invulnerable to all of our technologies. It remains a mystery to us why the Ur-Quan fought us for so long without using the Samatra. But when they finally brought the ship into combat, the Samatra incinerated our finest brood-home vessels from 10 times our own ship's weapon range. We had no choices beyond submission or devastation. Before the Ur-Quan arrived to accept our surrender, we sent one last message to your people. A message suggesting that your species do as we Genjesu and Murnherm plan to do. We would accept the Ur-Quan's demands and become slaves until such a time as we found a way to destroy or neutralize the Samatra.
The Samatra. We really need advice from you. Please and thank you.
Our wisdom is available. Detail your need.
Our wisdom is available. Detail your need. How do you think we can defeat the Ur-Quan?
You must find some way to destroy the Samatra. To do this, you will need a powerful weapon capable of destroying an entire planet. But that is not all. You will also require some way to distract the Ur-Quan to give you the opportunity to use the weapon.
Okay, thanks. No, that's not enough advice. I need more.
Though your presence here is a painful intrusion, we will always provide advice whenever you request it, Captain.
Okay. You're running out of leads here. Alright, we need to go and explore some icon space. Goodbye, Genjesu. Goodbye, Murnherm.
Goodbye, once and future ally, human. When the process is complete and we emerge from our chrysalis, I shall tell your grandchildren of our conversation this day.
It's only 35 years. Relax. We could still be around. It's not, the human lifespan isn't that short, you know. Alright, let's go back to base, offload some minerals and stuff, and refuel. Then yeah, we need to find evidence that the Mycon destroyed Syra, the Cyrene homeworld. What? Been intercepted. Oh, these assholes.
What is it? Human. It has been so long since I have seen a human die. We will bet on how many parts we can remove before it stops making noise. Now, you spaceship captain, begin the expedient transfer of all human crew so that we may waste no time.
We take pity on you, weakling Ilrath. Go now, before we change our minds.
Ha! Foolish flesh sack! Your obsession with strength spells your doom. Only through enlightenment, achieved with diligent ritual worship of the twins of darkness, can a being truly be victorious. Death, no matter what the source, feeds the wicked pair. It is an ultimate honor and victory to die for this purpose. We know in the end only the truly devout will reap the reward that Dogar and Kazan dispense.
Do you ever shut the fuck up? Right. I'm not going to bother killing these assholes. We are going to just get the fuck out. And continue on our merry way. This time I'll be a little more attentive and actually dodge these assholes as we encounter them. Yeah, they're still chasing us even though we've left their space. Okay. Commander,
Good to
anything
see
new?
you again, Captain.
Yeah, nothing new. Got minerals to offload, please and thank you.
More fuel for the fire, eh?
Yes. Can your scientists analyze what I've acquired since my last visit?
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, Ur-Quan device. We put this thing through every test we've got and came up with the same results as if we used a fork. Nothing, zero, zip. If this thing ever functioned, which we doubt, it certainly won't now. Age and physical stress have long since robbed it of whatever mystical powers it might have once had. Summary, in the future, please don't waste our valuable time on junk like the so-called Ur-Quan. The next entry in the analysis is, subject, hostile alien creature. Data?
This is newly promoted junior scientist Hawkins reporting. Dr. Chu, he's the leader of the section. He's still in sick bay. He's been there ever since that thing took a swipe at him and he got too close to the cage. I guess it's got like triple jointed arms or something with spikes and razor plates all over. The data? Oh yeah, right. The subject is a xenoteratomorph, a big honking one, I might add. It eats everything: plants, animal tissue, wood, ceramics, plastic, asbestos fibers, several types of metal chairs, a desk, and about half of everything a security officer wears. What it doesn't eat, it chews. And what it doesn't chew, well, it breaks up into tiny little pieces. What? Summary? Oh yeah, summary. The sooner you get that thing off the starbase, the less likely it is that thing will get loose and kill us all. I guess that's it.
That's the end of our scientist's report.
Xenoteranomorph. Nine, that's it.
Farewell, Captain.
Outfit, starship. Let's go and yeah, let's refuel. Let's refill our crew complement. Okay. Right, you wanted to go to Mycon space and start exploring there. Can we take a shortcut? We cannot take a shortcut through quasi space. That will save us some time and or fuel. Actually, not or and fuel. Yeah. Devices. What's a portal? Woo! Right, we need a portal L. It's this one right now. There we go. Now we're right next to Mycon space. Remember there's some stuff in the middle. Just don't remember exactly which ones. Right, let's start. Copernicus. There's something in Copernicus. It's an intercepting Mycon. There's some point in the game where you're happy to see a system full of planets, because it means that you'll find a lot of resources, and after you get the resources, you don't want to see any more planets. You just fuck off. I don't want to go through everything. Damn it. Yeah, nah. You could maybe take some biological data if you find any. Maybe you can squeeze some more info from the Malnorme. Right, next planet is not this one, it's this one. This little purple dot right there. Purple world. In a world that's purple. There lives the Nurple. Super dense world. Nope, don't need that. Pleasant, thank you. Yeah, right. Next one. I think I'm just going to look up where things are, because otherwise it's just going to get boring. I mean, if you're still in the stage of the game where you're gathering resources, and at least you're doing something while you're searching for stuff, but it's just a blind search. I mean, I'm already kind of cheating because I know I need to look for stuff in Mycon space. Right. Right. So what's up? You know what? Yeah, we're just going to go into a place that I know where we'll find something. Right, this system should have something. Beta Copernicus. Ah, god damn it, there's so much stuff here. Let's start with the first one. It seems the more likely, because it's in a temperate orbit and it looks shattered. Yeah, shatter the world. Alright, we got some resources. Where's that energy signature? Yep, there it is. Okay. Tectonics class 7. Temperature 7 degrees. I thought these worlds were supposed to be really fucking warm and stuff. Let's get some radioactives, they're worth more. Then grab this thing. Report from surface. Near an unusual volcanic fumarole, we have found... What the fuck is a fumarole? We have found a fragment of some kind of biological encasement or shell, which is made of an incredibly tough, heat-resistant mat of fungal fibers. We can find no sign of any life form which may have hatched from this eggshell, but we will bring it back to the flagship for further study. Alright. Okay, so we found something. I hope this is enough evidence, right? No, not you. Egg case. These are the deep children. I think this is going to be enough evidence to show Talana that the Mycons are assholes. Gotta dodge him. Alright, what time is it? We have half an hour more. I'm guessing we're going to finish the Siren quest line somewhere around that time. We're starting to run out of things to do in the game before it ends. I'm guessing we have a couple more streams left before we finish it. Maybe even in the next stream, possibly. I mean, considering we don't have to go and collect minerals anymore, things can actually advance quite quickly from now on.
Again, pleasant human. It warms me to greet you again.
If you wear something a little more warm, maybe you didn't need me. Talana, I have brought proof that the Mycon Dip children destroyed your world, Syra.
Let me see this proof, Captain.
Look at these fungal egg sacs. We found them near a crustal puncture on a shattered world.
Great gods! These fragments, they are identical to the debris we found near the punctures on Syra. We never guessed that the fragments might be organic. To have survived re-entry, nothing organic would remain. Unless it was genetically constructed for this purpose. And only the Mycons possess this capability. The Mycons will pay dearly for their crimes. We will not sit here and do nothing while the Mycon fiends are free to roam the galaxy, perpetrating their evil. You wanted our cooperation in fighting the Ur-Quan. You've got it. Provided you first help us seek our revenge against the Mycon race. Help us to destroy them.
Okay, so what do you want us to do?
Our first step is to get some mobility. We have some fine starship officers aboard, and they're all eager to go after the Mycons. But without our penetrator starships, we're totally ineffectual. So our first step has to be recovering our Space Patrol combat fleet. We know that the Ur-Quan didn't destroy them. They never waste anything. But we believe they have sealed them in some kind of deep vault in the surface of an alien planet.
Do you know where your ships are?
No, that's your job. But maybe we have some clues to help you find them. The Starship officers who flew the penetrators to the vault did so with total sensor blackout. The only thing they could use for navigation was the presence of the dreadnought fleet surrounding them. When they arrived at their destination and lowered their ships into the immense vault, they were transported to the dreadnoughts and only caught a split-second glimpse of the outside world. As far as they could tell, the sun was either red or orange. Based on the trip time calculations, the farthest they could have traveled is about 200 hyperspace distance units. Captain, we've assembled a small team of our most skilled officers. We will send them to your ship on board their own small shuttle. We feel that in the interest of efficiency, we keep our officers away from your crew at least until the mission is over. As soon as you arrive at the vault, our people will take over. Figure out a way to open the vault and bring our penetrators back here.
Do this for you, sweet cakes. Very well then, Commander Talana. I'm on my way.
Good luck, brave Earthling. When your mission is successful, maybe then we can get to know each other better.
Alright. So we need to find, wait a minute, we have Siren Shuttle. Yeah, gotta keep the Sirens separate from the human crew for obvious fucking reasons. Now, I'm not going to spend the time looking for this. You know where it is? It's somewhere around, yeah. I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Because, you know, if you spend all this time looking for it, this could be weeks. And there's a time limit for the game. You gotta finish it before a certain cutoff point. I don't even remember if this quest is essential for the plot, but I just want, you know, I want to reconstruct the entire alliance. It's part of the thing. And then we also need to deal with the Vox again. Oh, there's some core around here. Might have to be destructive. Let's go destroy them. Come on, fuckers. Give me your minerals. Converse.
We are the Ur-Quan Corps, You have evaded our attempts to cleanse. You are no longer filth. You are a threat.
You bet your ass.
Threats deserve greater attention than filth.
Stop that gross blinking. If you attack us, we will destroy you. Don't even try it.
Over 5,000 races have made such a claim. We survived. They did not. Nor shall you.
If you say so. Remember, I'm gonna kick your ass. Goddamn fucking asteroids. You took unnecessary damage there. No, don't fucking turn around. Ah, damn it. Yes, give me some resource units. Again, let's get rid of that one as well. Cleanse this system.
We are the Ur-Quan core.
Yes, we
Our
know.
nature, the fulfillment of our fate, requires your destruction.
Resistance is useless. Our victory is inevitable.
It is not.
No. Alright, let's figure out what the planet is. So don't run into it. Fuck me. It's so bad. Motherfucker. There we go. That's the way to do it. Getting so shit at this. Okay. See if it's even worth it. No energy signatures, don't care. Ah crap, there's more of them. Have to give them the runaround. It's a scan, energy scan, nothing. Nah. Is it this one? Yeah, there it is. We'll take the green stuff while we're here. Yep. Oh boy, that's some shitty weather. Report from surface. We have opened the subterranean vault, which contained the Siren Space Patrol Penetrator starships. The Siren Space Patrol Penetrator starships. The Siren captains have assumed command of their vessels and instructed us to rendezvous with them back at the at Betelgeuse. Okay. Let's get back to Betelgeuse then. This is right there. Motherfucker. Gonna have to avoid them manually. It's a whole lot of Ur-Quan and Core A on our fucking tail. Right, so we've got the penetrator starships and the things. What's the next step?
Good. Now we can proceed with our plan for revenge against the Mycon.
Yes.
From our analysis of the deep child fragments you showed to us, and a review of the recorded Mycon transmissions from the war, we've established the kind of world the Mycons desire for their hideous, deep children. They need a planet like your Earth, or our Syra, one rich in water and oxygen, and possessing a molten, active mantle. Our plan is to lure the Mycons to such a planet, and then attack them when they least expect it. We know of just such a world. When the Ur-Quan were analyzing their massive planetary data to find a new home for my people, One of the close candidates, ranked just below Gaia, was a blue world orbiting close to the star Organon. Captain, we need your services again. Here is what you must do. You must go to the Mycon and tell them of this world. They will find that the world is suitable. And when they go to Organon, we shall be there, waiting for them. Then, we shall destroy them.
Yes. So, what if I die doing all this dangerous stuff? What about us?
I'm afraid both our duties will be dangerous, Captain. We may never see each other again. But for now, at least, there's this. That's more like it. Now, let me help you off with this. Yes. Now, aren't you a lot more comfortable?
Why are the lights off?
Because, my darling, if the light was on, I couldn't do this. Or this. Or this.
Ooh.
Or, this.
You're not going to turn into some weird alien monster now and bite my head off, are you?
An alien monster? Me? Me?
Why, Captain? Why ever do you say that?
Just kidding.
Very funny. Look, I don't know. No. Let's go, Hands off, lady. I'm not that kind of captain. Actually, I am that kind of captain. I see. Well, in the spirit of interspecies communication, let me just say Kawabunga.
Oh, say that word again.
Kawabunga?
It makes me feel so excited. It makes me want to do something nice for you. Like this. And this.
Nothing's happening.
And especially this.
I don't know, maybe she's just touching herself or something. What happens if I do this?
Does that answer your question?
No, not really. Not in great detail. Oh boy, they never taught me this stuff. They never taught me stuff like this back in Unserwald.
Then let me teach you what you need to know. We will begin with the fundamentals of basic Sirene physiology.
The hip bone is connected to the down bone. The red bone's connected to the red bone. Are you sure this is okay? I'm nervous. No, I'm not.
Please don't worry, my darling human. We have all the time in the world, and my door locks securely.
Alright, well, I guess I don't have much more to say, do I?
Then stop wasting your lips on words, you silly fool, and come here.
Several hours later.
Goodbye, Captain Darling. We each have our jobs to do. Now you must go. But
That
you will
was
remain
exhausting.
always in my mind and heart and deep within me. I know that someday, when all this madness has come to an end, we will be together like this again.
Alright. Let's go tell the Mycon that these crazy sexy ladies I found a planet for them. We need to go to what was it? Beta Brahe. That's the one we found, right? Alpha Brahe? Yes, that's the one. Think that's their home planet, question mark? There's one that's their home planet, that's the one where they keep something. Anyway, we find something. We find one of them. Then we need to go to the Druge to get something from them, question mark? Wait, yes. could have gotten a shortcut, I think. I think it's the first planet. But I have to give them a good old run around here. Possibly. Yeah, Jaffo.
You have returned to our special place? This is not permissible. Leave.
There is a world at the star Organon. I believe it is perfect for your deep children.
This is a special place. You must go now.
What makes this world so special to you?
Jaffo is the power of life. Hot warmth in the cold void. It flows through all things, binding them together, making them one. You are non-Jaffo. You cannot understand. Below is the pod of Jaffo, there for 1,000 centuries. When we are cold, the pod opens and warms us. When it is dark, the pod clenches, and lo, there is light. You are the non. The pod is not for you. You must leave.
Ow. I didn't just hurt my hand here. Okay, I'm just believing
you
then.
are the non. You must go now, and never...
Okay, so this wasn't it. Let's see, where is their home planet? It was, yeah, over there. Let's try and get to that. Hopefully we don't get intercepted by these assholes. God damn it. Converse.
We are part of Jaffo. Jaffo is the hot light in the darkness.
If you say so.
All else is unfulfilled void. We are the Mycon.
Jaffo. Time to die. Wait, I see myself out.
Jaffo fills in my fibers, and I grow turgid. Violent action ensues.
God damn it. Motherfucker. These are really fucking powerful. I'm not going to bother destroying them, we'll just warp away. No, 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 get the fuck out. God damn it. Ah, fuck, this is going to be an endless fucking cycle, isn't it? God, no, we're a loading game. God damn it. This isn't the place we're looking for. Where's that? Just this one, I think. Let's give it the old run around and go straight here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Chase me, bro. Get some distance and then rip.
Jaffo is all omni-existent, spreading and changing the non into Jaffo.
Jaffo.
You are non, who must become Jaffo or void. We are the agents of Jaffo. We are the Mycon.
What can you tell me about your species?
A single spore lands, finds nourishment in decay, and soon attains maturity. In turn, it exhales a cloud of new life, 1,000 spores. Each lands, finds nourishment in decay. So progresses Jeffo-Wap.
You've come to your homeworld to seek a truth.
Our bodies seethe with the passion of our genes. 1,000 of your species do not possess the richness. In one of my cells, you impede the flow of Jeffo-Wap through the universe. We will now remove this clog. We will now aid Jeffo-Wap by eliminating you.
Jump, 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 jump. Alright. Let's try this again, and this time not get into a hostile conversation. Just don't want to get into an endless cycle of getting into combat and warping out and it's nonsense. As soon as we tell them to go to Ur-Quan, we should be good. Yes, we've been through this. There is a world at the star Ur-Quan. I believe it is perfect for your deep children.
Your suggestion is appropriate. Acceptable new worlds are a priority for the rapid and complete spread of Jeffo-Wap. We wish to know more for our suitability assessment. Tell us of this world.
Its air is pure and sweet.
This is good.
Abundant life covers its surface.
This is good.
The sun gently warms the surface.
This is good. If your words are true, we will gladly spread the Jeffo-Wap to a new world. We will assemble the birthing fleet and send them to this planet. We will send many ships to protect the children as they grow. You have been of service to us. Your insight into the ineffable Jeffo-Wap is encouraging. Perhaps, if we were to plant spore sacs in your brain organ and let its tendrils spread through your flesh, then you would truly understand Jeffo-Wap. Become part of Jeffo-Wap.
No thanks.
You would be happier and more fulfilled. Consider our offer.
No thanks. No thanks. Right. Now, the Mycon fleet should be moving away. Let's maybe spend some time here, digging up resources or whatever. You need them to move away from Beta Brahe, so we can get down there and grab whatever it is the Mycon are hiding there. Okay, that's got nothing. Let's get out of here. No, they don't know, but they're going straight into a siren trap. Yeah, this is useless. Let's go get another one of these eggshells while we're at it. See, the Mycon is slowly moving away. There should be one in here. No, let's go here. Yeah, boy, there's a lot of them around. Yeah, they're slowly moving away. It'll be a while before they actually live here. Come on. Oh boy, there's a lot of them. Just go to this planet, grab the thing you want to grab, and get the hell out. I'll give him the old run around. Get some distance so we don't get intercepted as soon as we leave the planet. Well, it's another shattered world. There's the energy signature. We'll just grab some radioactive materials along the way. Yeah. We know what that is. Gotta wait for the ones that are outside to get in as well. Maybe? No, they're kind of far. Don't need that. Let's see, we need him to move out of Beta Brahe, which is this one? No. This one. This one. Alright. Get out. Just chill outside my icon space and wait for them to move along. Get out of here. You can't chase me. You must out of your sphere of influence. Go away. I suppose we can... Alright, I think by the time we get there, we'll be out of the place. There we go. That should do it. Let's refill our crew. Might take some damage from this Mycon spore clouds or whatever this is. Plasma balls. Yep, the Mycons are away. And now we can go down here and grab their shit. This is an essential item here on this planet. It's kind of an annoying thing, because later the Mycon return, and if you didn't know that you had to use this opportunity to get this item, you're kind of screwed. Yeah, just 5 of them. I'm gonna have to kill them all.
You have returned to our special place? This is not...
Yes, have you visited the planet I told you about?
We have experienced unforeseen delays in planting deep children beneath the crust of Organon 1. However, Jaffola is inevitable. The deep children will be born.
Okay. What makes this ward so special? I have business on this ward. Move aside.
Jaffola flows through time and space. It cannot be stopped by mere energy blasts. However, you are not part of Jaffola. You can be destroyed by energy blasts. Let us demonstrate.
However, you can die. Let me show you. They have, for such a lumpy big ship, they have a surprisingly good turn of speed. That's 2. We need... It's a total of 5 of them. Okay. One last, I think. No, that's it. There we go. Good job. You made it through the planet. Okay, that's great resources. Where's that energy signature, though? It's over here. Let's grab these radioactives and make our way down southeast. Report from surface. Sir, we are experiencing major tectonics. Shocks are on the surface. Here on the surface. Wait a minute. They seem to have passed. Whew, that was awful. Captain, when we weren't bouncing off the ceiling or being bashed against the lander walls, we were looking for whatever it was that the Mycon were hiding down here. We think we've found it. I don't know what to call it. It kind of looks like a cross between a spider and an antenna. But Jivo, the engineer we brought along, says the device has the capacity to radiate incredible amounts of energy in the form of visible light. We have decided not to experiment with the artifact and will bring it aboard right after we explore the immediate vicinity. Oh, Captain, looks like the shocks are starting up again. We can't take much more of this. Returning to the ship. There we go. Yeah, that was a lot of tectonics down there. And now we have a device, a sun device. Before we click that, let's save. Don't remember what if it does anything in here. Woo. Okay, it makes a sun, apparently. I wonder if there's anyone who's looking for the energy of a sun for anything. Remember? Right, so the Mycons are going towards Organon. I think that's Organon, right? Yeah. They're going towards there. I'm going to have to wait for the Siren to do their thing. In the meantime, I'll just pass some more time. Suppose we could go back to Betelgeuse, and by the time we arrive there, I think this thing will be over. So about 25 fuel. Yeah, I think we should have enough fuel to go back. If not, we can always buy fuel from the Melnorme. It's actually easier than buying it from the space station, Starbase. Because you don't have to fill it manually. Alright, we'll go back to Betelgeuse and then we'll end the stream there, I think. We're already past 3 hours. And we'll continue the story of this on Thursday? Question mark? Yes. It's Tuesday today, right? Yeah. Yeah, Thursday. This is the day we shall finish this. Right, the Mycon are there. They got a little smaller. I think that means the ambush is done. Thursday is the day of Thurs. It's, yeah. The day of Thor, not Thor's. Thor's Day. Get it? Yeah, see, the Mycon are now shrinking because they are taking a huge loss from the Siren. Let's save and see if this conversation is over, so we can at least finish this quest today.
We will wait here for the mic.
Okay.
Same team.
Okay. Just gonna pass some time. Yeah, they keep shrinking. Need to wait for them to stop shrinking and then move back home. Wow. Wow. Yep, every day that goes by, they get shrinkier and shrinkier. Those ladies are dwindling, those Mycon numbers. And yeah, on Thursday we'll go to the Vox and see what they have to do. Yep. Time is passing so slowly. We need to go to hyperspace. Time passes faster there. Yep, getting shrinkier and shrinkier. Yeah, see, they're getting way tinier than they were before. Yeah, see, now they're starting to move back. That means the attack is finished. And we can now return to our beautiful lady, Alana, and report the success of a mission. And then they will join our alliance. I think. Probably. Should. No, wrong planet.
Success, Captain. The Mycon's fleet is in shambles. Justice is ours. We have revenged ourselves against the heinous Mycons. They fell for our trap so completely. When they approached Organon 1, we were hiding behind its moon. As they approached, their ships broke combat formation in preparation for their hideous implanting ceremony. We waited until they were fully dispersed around the planet. Then we attacked. The standard Mycon tactic would have been to speed out of orbit using a gravity whip maneuver. But the pod ships refused to abandon their slow-moving, deep children's spore pods. They remained in the gravity well. And we sliced them to ribbons. They must have lost a dozen ships to their own stupidity, running into their own plasmoids.
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
Well, we took care of most of them, in our own special way. And Captain, now that we have taken our revenge on the Mycon, we give you our starship officers and penetrator designs so that you can add our ships to your fleet.
So what happens to you now?
I expect I'm going to be pretty busy for the next few months, overseeing repairs to our fleet of penetrator starships and preparing some kind of defensive system for this starbase. If and when the Ur-Quan return here, we want to have a little surprise ready for them.
Alright. So what's new, Alana?
Not a great deal, Captain. You seem to be the biggest source of excitement around here. I've had requests from just about every officer under my command to be transferred to your Earth starbase to serve under you.
Under?
If I wasn't running this starbase, I'd be first in line.
Ooh. Is there anything else I can do, for you? can do two, you.
Captain, the next step is to pull down the slave shield from our planet. In my opinion, the only people who could do that are the Changesi. And as far as I know, they are under a shield of their own.
Yeah, we spoke to them already.
Actually, I'm just dodging the real issue, Captain. Your agenda really has only one item. Destroy the Ur-Quan hierarchy. How to do that? I'm not sure. But I know you can't take them head on, even with that amazing ship of yours. You will have to find their weak spot, and then strike it with everything you've got.
Alright. Catch you later, Lana.
Goodbye, my human.
You're human. Gotten on the whole subject of ownership now. Alright. Let's get back to Starbase. Can use their device. Woo! I think this leads us home. Should. Probably. Yep, look at that. Yep. Commander.
I hope the battle fares well, Captain.
Nothing to report. We got some allies and stuff. Let's unload some minerals. Don't be judgy.
Good work, Captain.
Thank you. Can you scientists analyze what I've acquired since my last visit?
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, sun device. Data, the unit contains a power generator whose output magnitude is simply mind-croggling.
Croggling?
When activated, the device radiates energy equivalent to less than 1/100th of 1% of our sun. However, when placed close to a planet, perhaps in orbit, its output would rival Sol's. Summary, another precursor tool, the energy output of which can replace or augment a sun's radiance. The next entry in the analysis is subject Mycon egg case. Data, we really didn't know Mycon came from eggs, but our analysis of this sheath shows that it's been subjected to phenomenal temperatures and pressures. The most unusual aspect of the egg case is its size. We know Mycon's range in height from 0.5 to 3.5 meters, but our reconstruction of the whole egg case shows it to be over 25 meters high. Summary, if a Mycon came out of this, it's gotta be really big. That's the end of our scientist's report.
Cave Johnson, yeah, it does sound a bit like Cave Johnson, but Cave Johnson is a little more gruff. Before proceeding, no, we don't. No, we don't. Alright, let's, before we finish the day's work, we're going to refuel with the Melnorme. Let's add a Cyrene ship for our fleet. There we go, Cyrene Penetrator. Right, and on Thursday we'll go to the Vox, and we also need to deal with the Utwig and the Sapox, and I think that's it. The Unga, right, and the Unga. That's part of the end game. So I think it's at all possible that on Thursday we will finish the game entirely. Let's save that. And let's go add the Cyrene Penetrator to our fleet. There we go. There you go. Should be right up here. There we go. There it is. Not phallic at all. The things people got away with in the 90s. Right. Oh, and we have the Thradash as well, right? Did we get the Thradash? Yeah! Look at that! So yeah, so let's add that as well. I forgot we got the Thradash. Is it? There we go. Right there. Alright. So yeah, that'll be the end of the stream for today. I shall see you back on Thursday, where we shall probably finish this game once and for all. Yeah, until then, you know, try not to get enslaved by an evil alien race, please and thank you. It's not, you know, it's very counterproductive. Not good for you. Farewell, Captain. Farewell, Daunted. The #1 hype man. The savior of all of esports. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Thursday. Goodbye.